The punter, Jake Camarda, will get things started. And off we go here on Monday night. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They send him right out of the slot. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. The Bucs have it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Again, working deep downfield.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Sly's pick is good. And the Bucs are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd. And even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll look to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. We're fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The drive begins with a run by White. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one complete to Palmer. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Back to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That'll be intercepted.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. From his corner spot, Jamel Dean ends that play. They face 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one complete to A.T. Perry. And he's out of bounds in great shape down at the 15-yard line. 1st and 10. Slot receiver headed right. To the ground, a first down run. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll stick with him again. He is in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
They'll return this from the 11. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7. Second down and 3. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Finding room at midfield. Loose inside the 30. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Tampa. Slides, extra point, up and good. And the Buccaneers are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. First and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So quarter 1 in the books. The opening Monday nighter of this new season. 10-7 is the score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing now from the gun. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Here's first and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
They'll look to throw yet again. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a zone read to start the drive. And he'll give it up on the pitch. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. He'll find his running back, White. Now a 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. They'll run over center with White. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here comes White on the toss right. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Look wide, get this one complete. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. They'll run with White. A short game down to the 7. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the 1st half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue. Because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 20.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone. Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Back to the air once more on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking downfield for Coleman. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. And now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Line of scrimmage back at the 7 for third and goal. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we've reached halftime here in our first Monday Nighter of the new year. As we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And it'll be brought down past the 20. Decent field position to start this drive. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He connects with Palmer on that one. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and a yard. He'll send a tight end in motion right. They'll look to throw. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Koo able to add the extra point. The Saints move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is short kick, returnable from the 13. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one complete to Palmer. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Back to throw. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean,
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And the Buccaneers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Here's a give up the middle with White. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. He's got his man. That's Coleman. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Throwing now on first and 10. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
A loss of 5 brings up second and 15 at the 46-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Quick throw here is complete. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath. and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. On fourth down, on comes Jake Camarda to punt for Tampa Bay. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And that one going to be closed down to the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. He'll let one go down the middle. That's hard. And he will go all the way. Touchdown 6. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Looking middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game.
And he will get into the end zone for 2, and this game is tied.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing now from the gun. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Here's Coop for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Saints go up by 7. 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. A short one taken at the 10. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30. They'll look to throw here on first down. Going up top. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. It's only a yard, but a big yard. 4th and 1. They'll try the option here. And he pitches it. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Here's second down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
He'll find his running back, White. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. It's second down. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. This will be big for the Bucs. They're going to try the 2-point conversion. That's out quickly and complete. And he is in. The risk pays off. They take the lead here in the final moments of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. He'll look to throw. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Open man downfield, that's Ingram. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Here's first down. They'll run here. and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. Here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1.
Not even a play, guys.
And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Tampa.
Flip mode. 9-7. Bust a bus. Hot. Check it out. Hit you with no delaying, so what you saying, yo? Silly with your ice, grilly with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo. While up in the club like we while in the studio. You know when to violate, baby, really and truly, yo. My main thug, villain ain't Julio, he moody, yo. Type of brother that with the real shook, scared to death, act, yo. X that, looking shorty, she a little cutie, yo. The way she make me wanna get all in the, yo. Top mistress of the videos. While I'm